Hello and welcome. Today we are taking a look at Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes. This is a new fleet strategy game being developed by AltShift and published by Datamu, who is sponsoring this video. Thank you, Datamu. The first question you probably have is, well, what is this game? It is a fleet strategy game, and we are in the Battlestar Galactica universe, of course, but probably the first question you have is, do you need to know anything about Battlestar Galactica to enjoy this game? And I'm going to say no. But any knowledge you need to know about it, we're going to cover today. We'll walk our way through this demo, and it's going to basically give us everything we need to know about what Battlestar Galactica is and what the whole setting is going on here. I will give you the quick rundown, though, and basically, we're a humanity. Cylons are everywhere. Cylons are the bad guys, and they are overwhelming. There's a lot of them, and we cannot win a fight against them. So our job is to take our scrappy fleet and jump from place to place, trying to avoid the Cylons. It's not a fight. When we go in the fights, it's not a fight for winning. It's a fight for survival. And we'll see what we can do here around the orbit of Caprica. What once was the capital of the 12 Colonies has been turned into a living nightmare. Nuclear explosions, scorching forests, vaporizing lakes, razing cities to the ground. By the gods. Why is nobody answering our hails? Where is the fleet? Those Gunstars, why aren't they moving? We're going to go through the tutorial here because I wouldn't normally take you through a tutorial, but this is a pretty complicated game. There's a lot going on here, and I think this tutorial does a really good job of parsing out what the game is all about. And ideally, by the end of this video, you'll know what the game's all about, and you'll be able to figure it out and get into it. But Dawn Waker, to all units nearby, requesting immediate assistance. That's our civilian ship hanging out right over there. As the captain speaks, he notices that the Dreidis screen blips repeatedly. Yesterday, Cylons were almost mythical. Today, there they are. The Dreidis contact. The Cylons, they're on to us. I repeat, please send help. Send help. And there are nukes still going off on our planet here. Leave it to Dawn Waker. Please report status. Thank the gods, I don't know what happened. We just arrived in orbit around Caprica when I saw all this. Now they're after my ship. Please help us. Hold still, Dawn Waker. I'll take care of that raider. So our Viper Squadron is right here, and you can see our stats, damage, range, speed, all this kind of stuff. And in this RTS with tactical pause, it's very much a good blending of a real time and a turn-based kind of a thing there. As we go into these combat scenarios, this isn't the whole game. We got the combat system, we got the fleet systems, we got the squadron system. This is the Dreidis preview. It shows enemies about to spawn a few seconds before they come in. So we got a couple seconds here before these folks show up, and we can hover over them and get more info on them if we need to. There's our tactical pause. Again, we can press spacebar to unpause and whatever else. But our guy's gonna go in there, and we're gonna go blow this fella up. Ideally, as we shoot him. There's more coming in. We're going to keep on taking care of that guy. And the main goal is to protect the fleet. So don't get too far away, it's trying to tell me. So we'll head back over this way. As there's still some nukes going off on our planet down there. We got 3 coming in. Dreidis contact, multiple raiders spotted ahead. They come in groups now, huh? The cowards. I'll give them a warm welcome, Dawn Waker. So we have abilities. Each of our ships, and again, this tutorial is going to very slowly kind of ease us into this, but because there's so many systems going on here, I think this does a good job of easing us into this, because it'd be a lot if I just threw you in there. Player and enemy units have the abilities that improve their efficiency, and we can have the hunter instincts that we can have toggled on. And we can hover over hunter instincts. We can see what it does. It allows us to automatically target and chase down enemies, essentially. Puts us in aggressive mode. It can be turned off for full manual control, but we're going to leave it as it is. I'm going to send him over there and let him do his thing. If I can... Oh, we gotta wait for him to come in. I'll try to show you what it does if it's off versus on, which I guess you can kind of figure that out. So there you go. So he's going to go chase him down and shoot the Cylons. We can use his thing whenever we want. Yeah, thanks. So these guys will be here in 5 seconds. We're going to go linger around here and blast them when they come in. Oh, we got more. Lima, multiple Dreidis contact spotted. You never make it in time. We're exposed. Copy that, Dawn Waker. Raptor should be here soon. You'll be covered. Right. Okay, we got a new kind of ship it's introducing us to. We've got a Viper, a Raptor, not a Raptor. A Raptor is a long-range artillery And so you can see his range there. We can tell him what to target and all this kind of stuff. But you can see his range there and what he's going to do. We'll let him finish picking these guys off. And I'm actually going to go ahead and move him kind of back over here, and we'll let him blast as he has his cool gun. Very efficient when positioned strategically. Yeah, put him in the right spot. Okay, you cover that side. I'll cover this side. Later on, we'll get to the point we'll be able to add, we'll have officers we'll be able to put on these ships. We'll be able to upgrade these ships all through our fleet management between missions and level our ships up as our ships are in battle. They'll get more levels. We'll see all this stuff shortly. And there's a capital ship. What is that thing? Base star. Not good. Limited Gunstar Shamshir requesting for help. This is a Cylon base star. It's tremendous firepower, carries hundreds of Cylon units, almost impossible to destroy. For now, our only goal is survival. Move back, protect the fleet. Stay back. Like many squadrons, missiles launched by the enemy capital ship have a preview countdown. So he's going to send missiles at us, which work kind of like ships, but we got to shoot those things down before they hit. Otherwise, you don't need a tutorial for this. Missiles hurt. Nukes hurt even more. So we got to shoot those nukes as soon as we can. And in a typical battle, it's pretty hectic. Each battle only lasts a couple minutes, but it's pretty hectic, and it's definitely a fight for survival. We can attack and chase units if we want, but we're going to leave them just as they are. I think it's in a good spot, right about, maybe like right about there. And you can kind of buzz around when these raiders come in. We will shoot them. We also got to kind of prioritize what we're going to shoot. I'm going to let you handle the missile while we fire at everyone else. Oh, he's shooting us. Gunstar in position. Multiple Cylon Dredas contacts. Civilian ship spotted the Dawn Waker, sending a distress signal. What are your orders, Commander? We'll hail the ship. Right away, sir. Orders immediately followed. You've been serving as the commander of the Gunstar named Shamshir for past 5 years. You never thought you would be facing Cylons. Phone rings. Connection has been established with the Dawn Waker. When you pick up, all you can hear is Captain's voice in panic. Dawn Waker here, the Cylons, and that thing in front of us. They're everywhere. Shamshir to Waker. Please maintain a position. We are calling for reinforcements to engage the base star. Okay, you just blow it up, he says. What do you think we are? We're not a battle star. We're a gun star. Copy that. Okay. Keep that ship safe. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and if the gun star gets blown up, game over. Yeah, and each ship has certain accompanying weapons and things that they can do as well. He has weapons, so we can fire a offensive flank out here, which we'll see what it does in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and push you over here, and I'm going to leave you right there. I'm happy with you right there. So Gunstar weapons are over here. We can place this guy, and you can kind of see how things are going to line up once it gets going. And you can kind of see where I mean, like the real-time turn-based kind of a feel time. It's real time with pause, but you get what I mean. We'll put it right there is fine. So, got it. Yep. Yeah, we can see where it's going to go. There goes the flak. And there we go. Man, no one's answering our calls. I suspect multiple Cylons are inspecting our communications. Putting ourselves at risk here. What do we do? We're getting out of here. Of course, sir. Shamshir to Waker. Sending new coordinates. We'll cover you during FTL preparations and get out of this hellhole together. Copy that. Don't abandon us, he says. Oh, keep it together, Captain. On it, Commander. Okay, it's a game about survival. Cylon forces are overwhelming. This is your primer for the whole game. They're overwhelming in strength and number. Our goal is to protect the fleet, resist the Cylons long enough for the Gunstar to compute the FTL jump and get away. And that's essentially the game. We make our way from point to point. We hang out. We do some missions. We try to make ourselves cooler. Cylons show up. Fight them off. Get out. And we rinse and repeat many times over until we get some sort of power. But we're going to hang out over here and wait for us to get out, which is in 45 seconds. And we're going to blast anything that comes our way. We're going to have some missiles probably coming in here as well. They have a sniper right there. We don't want to deal with that guy, so we're going to go ahead and blast him. While our fighter takes out their fighters. And we take a little bit of damage. Damage is persistent, so we don't want to get too much damage because it's going to stick with us and it's going to cost us time and resources to fix that kind of stuff. Whole bunch coming in. We're going to get our flak. Perfect for our flak. Oh, no. These guys are big. We're outnumbered here. A little help would be appreciated. Running out of options. Send in the nuke. Let's do it. Are you sure? Just do it. So we have, not only do we have flak, we also have nukes on this ship. And we shall show off what it does right, oh well, as soon as I can. Not that one. I want that one. Switch that one out. If I can figure out how to switch that one out. Switch that one out with that one. And we'll see what happens. See what happens. Like that. See if it'll let me flip it out real quick. Okay, now, okay. Oh, sorry, I was getting ahead of myself. Now we can switch it out with the nuke. There we go. And same thing. Nuke. But make sure you keep these guys away because, like him, he will go in and charge in like a crazy person if you have this thing on. So we gotta make sure not have that on. All right, we still got 6 seconds, so we can go ahead and call our ships back, because if we don't get our ships back, they're going to take damage, and we want to make sure they come with us when we warp out of here. So, hop back in, hop over the ship, back into the main ship, and before that barrage is coming, now get out of here. And away we go. There you go. There's your first tutorial battle there. So now we go to the fleet screen, and now we've got ourselves a fleet. I love this little pixel art thing. I want to play a game just in this system, in this setting here. Jump complete, Commander. We made it. Combat Information Center. No one feels like celebrating. Your gun star and few vessels in your wake seem like the last survivors out of 50 billion souls. Confirming Dawn Waker followed us, as well as smaller ships. Since the attacks on 12 colonies, you've been invading the Cylon killing spree. Rescued a handful of small ships and abandoned countless others to their fate. Surviving has been a matter of luck. Fast forward a bit here. The only spark of hope left is the tenuous signal of a mysterious beacon. For now, surviving is all that matters. Commander, the colonial beacons in this sector. We're receiving serious reports from across the fleet. Repairs are needed if we want to jump again anytime soon. Okay, let's fix the old fleet. So there's our ships. You can see what we got in our fleet here right now. So here's our fleet management screen. The Shamshir here, it was heavily hit by Cylons. The hull is damaged, and so we can spend some of our resources here, our surplus, to fix the thing, and so we will do that. Fix that damaged hull. And of course, we have a limited number of that stuff. We've been through a lot to escape Cylons. Our situations, new situations, have surfaced. Look at those. Some can put the fleet at risk. There's our fleet health. If that goes to 0, game over. We have only one thing of supply, so we can't do any other situations. We can't fix anything right now, so we need to go and get more supplies. And so by doing that, we can, with them on watch, we need enough food, water, and medicine to survive out there. We have a scouting party we can send out, and we'll get ourselves an update. Scouts reported back. They found the wreckage of a civilian ship. It was on its way to Taran when the Cylons attacked. No survivors, but the supplies aboard remain intact. A team is standing by to retrieve the resources, sir. Just prepare the Raptor. So Tilium is the necessary, is our fuel to jump. And occasionally we get these little points of interest that pop up in this fleet menu. And that's how we're going to refuel and resupply our supplies here. And so we get options. We got a civilian cargo wreck. What do we do? Right now we only have one option, but eventually we'll have multiple options depending on how much time these take, because time is certainly a resource in this game. So we'll spend one of our Tilium to go out, get some resources, get back. And away they go. 7 resources acquired. Every action with the turn icon will move time along, and we have 3 situations expiring in 2 turns. We can't resolve all of them. So we've got the Shamshir here is I guess it's fine. It's just this one, isn't it? Yeah, we got two problems here on the ship. We got injured passengers, which require 4, and we've got first aid passengers, which requires 2. So there's 6 right there. I guess we do have some over here too, don't we? I think that's going to be done for in 2 turns, or problem in 2 turns. So we will fix. Let's listen. Fix a malfunctioning airlock. Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. You don't want those all around. So there's 4. So we can't actually fix everything. We can either fix, and you can see time is ticked down. We can either fix our passengers with first aid, or we can mend our injured passengers. Let's take care of the injured ones, I think, first. And there we go. So now we're out. We can't take care of that, so that's going to be a problem. It's going to hurt our fleet. And so that's the decision-making we're trying to do. So anyway, our squadrons can get experience, which we saw from that last combat. Welcome to the squadron screen. Every time a squadron destroys a Cylon unit, it gets experience, and our Viper has gained enough experience to level up. And with each level up, we get a choice. What kind of upgrade we want to make. And we've got some active, we got some passive abilities as well. We can choose between a minor weapons upgrade, a missile launcher, or an overdrive. Missile launcher is blue, uncommon. I like it. I'll take some of that. We can explore the hangar, examine our other squadrons, which we do have. We got a Raptor there. Very cool. I like this pixel art here. And we got ourselves a Wolf over this way. And there's our, I think, upgrade. Yeah, there it is. Upgrade right there that we just added in there. But when we're done, we can go back to out back over here. Here's our EXO. You're right, Major Lima. The new CAG really made a difference out there against the Cylons. EXO's been with you for the best part of 2 years. Glad to have her by our side. Someone on Don Waker offered his help. He'll make a good chief tech. During the attacks, you've lost many women and men and women, including your previous CAG and chief tech. His name is Yuri Singh. He's starting as we speak. Okay, hello. You smile for the first time in a while. Your EXO, CAG, and Chief Tech are now form your inner circle. So these are our heroes that we will use to place them in charge of squadrons, in charge of our weapon systems, or whatever else. And they will level up just like our ships, and they can manage all of these things and level up and all this stuff. So we'll select a hero. So there's our EXO. So once per sector, they can resolve these problems that we had over there. Each of them can be assigned to one. And what she's good at. They're each, of course, they're good at different things. They're bad at other things. We got an opportunity over here, eh? New opportunity. CG barges in while you have your head in the reports. Commander, I know we've been busy, but that beacon. What about it? Observed Major Lima at her first time being questioned by the EXO. It's been recently updated. Could be a Cylon trap. Toasters aren't exactly known for playing fair. No, it's the Colonial Fleet. They left something for us, and we have to pick it up. Let's pick it up. I'll get a shuttle ready right away. Okay, we got crises and opportunities will arise at times, and these are like these points of interest, but just more important and a little bit more to them, more steps to them. So this one, for instance, to retrieve the encrypted beacon. Yeah, okay, go do it. Cost us some time. And who do we want to have do it? I guess we're going to send, we'll send Lima. Lima was the one talking about it, so we'll send Lima to go get it. After the team explored the beacon, they return to the Gunstar with a data set. CAG and Chief Tech have analyzed it and are reporting back. It's just an old data set. Looks at the beacon. The data set was used during the Cylon War, the first one, I mean. 40 years ago, the 12 colonies were at war with the Cylons. Suddenly, the Cylons retreated and disappeared until today. You were right. Oh, by the way, all of these things, if they're lit up, you can cursor over them and it'll give you what are they and what do they do. Can we read the message inside? No. Encryption is brand new. Need to find a military outpost, but with a bit of luck, they've received the latest access keys. Well, let's go find an outpost. On it, sir. Of course, this tutorial is also very hand-holdy, and when you get out into the main game, the gloves are off and you're out there on your own. Every time a hero gets revolves a situation or point of interest, they get experience, and so just like our ships, we can upgrade them same way. She can either be a travel planner, gives an extra Tilium every time she does one. She can be a fast reloader, so if we put her on the Gunstar, she can make the nukes fly faster or whatever. Not fly faster, but cool down faster. Or we can put her on a squadron. More hull on the squadron. I'm going to do that one because she's the one that's in the squadron. I'm going to put her in the squadron, so I'm going to go ahead and give her that one. And we can go assign her to, which is why I did this, we can assign her to a ship here. So we're going to assign her to this ship, and there she is. So she is a veteran pilot. So there she goes. She's in that ship. And we can put one in each ship. So the Raptor can have one, and the Wolf over here can have one as well. If we find more heroes. We don't have any more that can fly, but they need to have that stat of being able to fly to be in there. Oh, yeah, if the ship blows up while they're in there, they lose some hit points. So we don't want them to die. Dying is a bad thing. Doratus contact. Cylon Raider has just jumped in the sector and has spotted us, sir. The Dratus screen briefly shows the icon of a Cylon raider flying near. It's there for a few seconds, and then it disappears. Frack! We'll be back soon with more firepower. Someone gasps in the CIC. Fear is palpable. How do they find us? There's no way they can trace our FTL jumps. Asking permission to spool an FTL jump for the next known area, sir. We can't stay in this area, sir. Looks like they're everywhere. We need to get the fleet far away and fast. Never thought you would abandon your home planet one day, but here you are. There's only one way to get away as fast as you need to. Plan the jump. Past the red line. The red line, beyond this theoretical limit, all FTL jump calculations are highly uncertain. We're taking it to ludicrous speed is what we're saying. Crossing the red line would send us crashing into a star. We could go plaid. Right away, sir. Wrong. Sorry, wrong franchise. CIC falls silent. Your XO breaks it by shouting orders. Setting the fleet to condition 1. Commander, all systems are ready for battle. They found the fleet. You have a few minutes before they attack. This takes time to plan wisely. There's not really anything else we can do, though. We've already done everything we can do. We can go in the hangars. We can assign our people. We can level up things. But there's no time we can take right now, so we're going to battle. All right, each battle we start. We choose which ships we want in there right now. Plus, we can also add in our flak. So we have our flak and our nuke ready to deploy for our Gunstar. With our ships, we can add in. We get the Viper out there. We can actually add the other one in if you want to try out the Wolf just to see what the Wolf does. Yeah, let's see what the Wolf can do. The Wolf, as you can see, we can actually see the stats. The Wolf has a little bit. It's like a middle of the road. It has middle damage, middle range of the 2 ships that I've got. But yeah, we'll pop those guys back out. And we are ready. We'll hit spacebar to let the thing go. And don't be afraid of hitting the tactical pause. That is what the game is trying to tell me here. So, got it. We got multiple coming in. We do have a nuke already coming in. They'll be here in 3 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my... Oh, your wolf is there. Let's leave the wolf like right there. And this guy, I'm going to let him kind of buzz in there and blast these fellas. Snipers coming in on the side. I'm not going to be afraid to use my weapons over here. Oh, nice shooting there, buddy. Okay, snipers coming in. You go deal with those snipers. I'm going to have you kind of hang out over this way and deal with these guys. There you go. We got a heavy raider coming in now. Go deal with that heavy raider. Okay, go, don't let us shoot. Don't let him shoot us. If he's shooting us, don't let that happen. Okay, back it up. Back it up. Well done. Let's get back to close together here. Again, we got 20 seconds. So as soon as that 20 seconds timer is up, we're out of here. And so we just got to just hang out as long as we can. I think it's about time for... Oh, let's just... Do we want to send the nuke already? I can't get... Oh, I could get both of them if I put it right there. Do I want to do that already? Yeah, what the heck? It's just a nuke. Just make sure these guys stay away from that. So I'm going to put you on that one. I'm going to leave you kind of like lingering around here. So those guys will both get taken out. Boom. Get on those. Nice. Nice. Okay, we should save the nuke. There's a whole bunch coming in now. We only got 5 seconds, though. Let's get out. Get back inside. It's time to jump. We're going to release the flak and hit the jump button. Oh, no, we're not going to just yet. They're not in yet. There they go. Now they're in. Now we jump. Boom. Okay, we did it. After each battle, the fleet will be granted a blessing. Choose from 3 options depending on the battle. The options may include a mix of rewards and things. So we can get a Tilium, a repair our vessel by 300. Which one? The civilian ship, 300 points. Which he's not down that much. He didn't get hit that bad. He is down almost 300 points. Or we just get ourselves 30 experience for the wolf. Yeah, you know what? I like the wolf. Well, let's give it to the wolf. He did all right there. Reporting status, sir. In the CIC, no one says a word. A jump past the red line is like a leap in the dark. Jump is complete, sir. All ships have followed through. As the tension eases, you can hear relief in the CIC. For a moment, you almost forget what you've been through. Scanning sector, Dratus detecting a military structure nearby. Need to check it out to find the encryption key. We better hurry. Who knows how close the Cylons are. Okay, let's go find that military outpost. We're trying to find this key to unlock this thing that we got. There's our timeline. So this is basically introducing us to the main game. We're in fleet mode, and the Cylons are always coming. And so we only have so much time that we can, so much things that we can do. And so each thing that we do be it finding a supply depot or refitting our ship or whatever, is going to cost time. So we could go to the supply depot and get 6 supplies, or we could spend a little more time and get 10 supplies. And so heroes can use an action point per sector, use it wisely, essentially. So we will select, we're going to put in, I'm not sure if this is wisely, but we're going to put in our EXO on that one and go get those supplies over there. And, oh, she got to level up. Encryption key has been retrieved, but there's a problem. Our R&D lab isn't up to date. We can't read the key. Not a surprise, the whole Gunstar is 1 FTL jump away from the junkyard. Come on, EXO, let's have a little confidence here. Wonderful. Hi, that was sarcasm. Although fragile, civilian ships can help the fleet survive, so we gotta select our ship right here, our civilian ship, and it's got crews that can provide resources as we level them up. So their efficiency of our crew is, they're level 0, they're a bunch of nobodies. But we can spend some time to level them up. And the time meter is slowly inching along the bottom here as we play. And it's going to produce so much as scrap every time at the start of each sector. So every time we're going to get 30 scrap for us, which is great. We like that. So fleet scrap can be used for trade, repair, upgrading your Gunstar, and all that stuff in the R&D lab. We go check out our R&D lab right now, and there it is. We can upgrade various aspects of our fleet. This is our fleet upgrade room. So the fleet upgrade that you need to read the encryption key is right there. So we need fleet logistics, but it's going to cost us 72. We ain't got 72. We only got 60. So what do? Well, we go to fleet management. We got to find some scrap. Fortunately, our Gunstar has its own means to produce resources. Well, fancy that. It has several emergency production units that we can use. Not the most efficient, but there's it's there in need. So we've got we can invest some time and get some scrap or supplies or tilium, whatever we need there. So we will invest to get ourselves a bit of scrap. Takes 2 turns and do it again. And now it's done. Time is ticking by. But now we can go back to the research lab and we can upgrade this thing to get our fleet logistics up. To read that dang message. So the Gunstar lab has been upgraded. Start decrypting the message at once. It'll take a few cycles. Okay, let's hear it. Sure thing, sir. Okay, there's the basics of Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes. We got 2 turns until the Cylons show up, so we can do whatever we want in those 2 turns. And we can either go and do a couple of these little missions over here. We do want to upgrade Quan and make her cooler. We can have her, she can be a fast reloader so she can shoot those things. Yeah, let's put her, or we can put her on we can put her in a ship. Gives a max hull to a ship. We can put her in the Wolf. I like that. I don't use those like that much. These are the Gunstar weapons. It is uncommon. It's blue. I know I should be clicking it, but I'm gonna put her on this one. And I'm gonna put her into the Wolf. Over here. Yeah. I think I like the Wolf. So EXO's going to go hang out over here. She's a veteran pilot, so she has 15% max hull. Excellent. No, I didn't quite level up. I almost got that ship leveled up, but not quite. Back to the lab. Nothing we can really do here, but you can see a bunch of upgrades that we can do, which gives us more fleet health. More fleet health. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that we will eventually be able to put points into to upgrade our fleet here. As we go through each system. We got 2 jumps to go, so we can go spend some time on this one. There's a drifting botanical cruiser over there. If we do this with a hero, then we get an uncommon or a higher rarity item. Well, yeah, that sounds like a deal. We'll send in the engineer. We found ourselves, hey, a new ship. The Kern is here. Hooray! What's the Kern do? We could spend our time training the crew. I'm not sure what they give us, but we could maybe more scrap. We could also come over here and get a mineral-rich planet, which is going to give us a whole bunch of credits. A bunch of credits. That's a lot of credits compared to the last one. Well, knowing what's coming up next, I don't know what this one does. Do I have time? Oh, I can't do that one. Okay. Well, we'll just do... Let's level up first. Level you up. And you are... Oh, I'll put you on the Gunstar. So then we can go into the hangar and... On the weapons, these are my ship weapons here. We can assign him into that. And it's one or the other. He can be both. So we can put him on the flak or we put him on the nuke. I mean, maybe we should put him on the nuke. That just sounds more exciting. That's what we'll do. So in 27 seconds instead of 30 now for the nuke. Minor upgrade, but uncommon, I suppose. So with our 1 action left, we'll just do this last thing that we can do over here. And we'll go ahead and obtain the 70 credits, I guess. Get those resources, get the bunch of credits, and progress the story here. R&D lab is done. Message decryption is almost ready. Just a few more seconds, Commander. It's from Commander Adama. I know that name. All CIC files fall silent. Commander William Adama is a war hero, but you thought he retired years ago. Put it on speakers. Right away, sir. Time comes to a standstill as the last message from the Colonial Fleet is being decrypted. Suddenly, a familiar voice can be heard. This is Commander Adama speaking. Today, after decades of silence, the Cylons have attacked our colonies. In a matter of hours, our homeworlds have been bombarded and destroyed. A gasp comes from behind you. Someone is crying. Our enemies found a way to disguise themselves. They have infiltrated our society, our social circles, our crews. They look like us. To some, the situation might sound dire, but all hope is not lost. You've trained for this. You're ready. I have a plan. Rejoin with the Battlestar Galactica, and I will guide you to a refuge. That is the goal of the game, is to get to the Battlestar Galactica. So say we all. So say we all. Message ends abruptly. A handful of your officers repeat the words. An old saying, a liturgical sentence, and in a powerful voice, you shout. So say we all. Alright, it's fighting time. Alright, let's do it. We ready? Yeah, we're ready. Okay, auto pause has now been activated, of course, and we got 2 minutes this time around. There's a big ship out there. He's going to be launching nukes and missiles at us, so we will do our best to not get nuked or missiled. Viper, I'm going to sit you over there, and the Wolf's going to go right over there. Seems like a deal. Raiders coming in on this side. I'll stick you guys all together. You are on, correct? Yep. And we got a missile coming in. Fire that missile. There you go. Take those ships out, please. We got more coming in right there. You know what? Let's just use it. What are these things? Are these just little raiders? They're just little raiders. Okay, I changed my mind. We'll save those for the big guys. Snipers aren't big guys. They're way out there, though. I'm gonna back up a bit, and then we'll kind of charge them as they come in a little closer. What's their range? They got a good size range. There's a heavy raider. So that's the kind of thing I want to use my nuke on, I think. Let's get to like right there, and just start blasting. There you go. We got more missiles coming in. Shoot the missiles, please. There you go. Well done. Back it up. Back it up. Okay, let's go. Everyone on him. Yeah, we don't need pause. There we go. I'm going to set you on that guy and you on that guy. And we may be getting a little too far, a little spread out, because if a missile comes in, we're going to be in trouble. Get back over here. Get back over here. And that's where flak is necessary. Right there. We're going to nuke this side. Okay, we got a nuke coming in. Let's just get in line of it. They'll shoot it as it comes in. Oh, we didn't get them all. Okay, I'm going to nuke these guys. Yeah, please shoot that. Thank you. Okay, very cool. Maybe a flak is a better one to put them on, because we just get one of those. Okay, take that missile out, please. Thank you. We got 31 seconds left. Let's go get this guy real quick. Oh, wait. You're over here. Okay. Oh, he's still up. I'm more concerned about that guy, I think. Okay, you get on him. Don't let the missile blow us up. That would be bad. Thank you. And shoot that one as well. We got how much? We got 15 seconds. Get shooting. What's with the sparks, buddy? Pause for what, the missile? Okay, now's the time to get out. Okay, now we got, what, 4 seconds. Get back! Okay, we're ready to jump. We're not back yet. So we're going to give him a farewell Farewell, flak. Oh, not quite. Not quite. No, can we do a farewell flak? No, yeah, there we go. Okay, we are in. Let's jump. There we go. This is only the beginning. Congratulations, you have completed the tutorial. Pat yourselves on the back. We've saved this fleet for now. We can continue playing on a regular run with this fleet and try to survive 4 sectors available in the demo here. So there's our fleet. If you go in and play like in the normal game, you start out here, essentially. And we know where we are now. So we got so much time before something's going to happen. We can go out and pick up some resources here. We got a bar we can stop off at. The Gunstar bar, sad faces and empty glasses all around you. Some customers wave at you. Happy surprise, perhaps, to see you there. You wave back. Once per sector, you can start a conversation with a faction member or a hero. So we'll sit down with Quan here. Grab a bar stool, sit down, nod a greeting, gesture of the hand to order a sip in silence. Grab the bar stool. Yep. The glasses are finally empty. You exchange a look. You didn't do much, but it's impacted our XO here. When you need detailed information about your fleet to take a decision, you can check your fleet summary here at any time. Okay, thanks for the evening. Morale has gone up. I don't know if I showed that, but actually, I know I didn't show that, but if you look at your commanders here, you can see they all have sort of opinions of you and how they feel about you. Everyone is okay, and that's fine with me. We do have a sector map that we can eventually make our way through, and we can go scout for viable sectors for our next jump. You can see where we are over here. We're gonna make our way to the end. And this there's actually some rogue-light stuff to this, where as we play the game, we unlock things, and so at the beginning of the game in the main menu, there are the unlockables that we'll find for different kinds of ships and upgrades to our ships. But we can go send someone out to go grab some more cash, supplies, some Tilium, or an auxiliary system. Yeah. Get in there, engineer. I don't know if he's if it didn't say like what is the necessary need for this, so I think anyone can kind of do it. So we'll send him out there for that one. And of course, time is ticking by. And we found ourselves a survival battle plan. During battle, Squadron, civilian ships, and Gunstar restore 10 hit points every 10 seconds. Well, all right. I don't need to scrap that. I'll keep that. We need to get some more nukes is what we need. And I think that's probably a good look at what we're doing here. So we can get critical damage, and you can see the critical damage there that are on the line there. And so if we get too much of that, that's bad news. So we don't want that. I do kind of want to train these guys up, but it's going to take us a bunch of systems to do that. Oh, I saw that. We got to the next thing, the late revision. Ship's Dawn Waker is having a recycling system re-equipped when the Cylons attacked. We didn't finish it in time. Our recycling system is dated and has broken down several times since we left the colonies. Barely able to produce scrap the whole fleet needs. Upgrading it will solve this problem. It's expensive. I got an alternative. Not the prettiest, smartest one, but the cheapest. Remodel the ship's internal structure. It'll damage it, but the scrap production would go back to normal in no time. I'm not convinced by this idea. It's still a proper upgrade, but we can't make this decision without you, Commander. So do we upgrade the Dawn Waker, and we're going to take less cash? Or would we damage the ship? I will take the late revision. I don't think damaging ships is a good idea. That seems like a bad idea, as a matter of fact. And there's our crises over here. Step 1 is to level it up, and then we'll see what happens when we go and get there. So to level you up, we can repair you this way. There's 1, 2. Nope, we got more things happening. So many things happening. It's tough being a commander. The inventory officers came with some supplies that were unaccounted for. They would like us to have them, Commander. Probably just a way to show their content with our current relationship. Maybe we want to exercise caution. So I can accept the supplies, or I can reject the deal. We don't want to get too close. No, yeah. Sure. Military strength increased. My relation with the faction has changed, and we can see our faction status over here. And who we're trying to keep everyone happy, you know. No, if they want to give me gifts, who am I to say no? One more. There you go. Ship upgraded. Upgraded. The Dawn Waker is complete, Commander. Looks like some of the changes had an impact on our engine. Upgrade damage the engine's energy dissipator. Need to recalibrate the whole thing. Oh, come on, tech. Do it. On it, Commander. Thank you, Commander. Yeah. Quit thanking me and start doing. All right, anyway, there is a good look at Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes, the demo. And it is available, the demo here on Steam as we speak. Thanks again, Alt Shift and Dotemu for sponsoring today. And I hope everyone has a good one. Once you make it through this tutorial that we have just done here, you can start now at any point. You don't have to go through the tutorial thing we just did. You can start a run as it is right now. And this is, oh, I should show you this. So as you play the game, you unlock, these are some of your unlocks you can do. So you can start out with bonus supplies and things, or you can come into the compendium and you can unlock stuff by going through. And so by having knowledge level 2, we've unlocked the electromagnetic jammer. We got a new refinery ship that's upgraded for us. The Gazelle is in there for our ship as well. And so all kinds of things are get upgraded as you play the game. And but anyway, there you go. There is Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes. Demo is out now. Link is down in the description. Thanks again, Dotemu. And I hope you have a good one.